He shoots. Scores! And the ninja goes short side.
But right there is Crosby. Here comes Crosby back to his right, back to his left. One time, goals!
Attaboy, 2-8.
Here comes O Fish right back into it. O Fish with a beautiful toe drag. Yes! Owen Fisher! That is way off. Boom! Clap bomb! 9-7! Back of the net! And Rice goes to his left. Uh-oh, here we go. Picking up speed.
Oh! What a freaking shot. I wouldn't go against Miles if you gave me like $500 and like a bag of tacos. It just wouldn't happen. I would get destroyed.
Skating it right into our zone. Huge block from Tess Gibbs. Are you kidding me? She just saved a goal there. It's Hendricks serving. Back up to Austin. Austin with a good shot. Austin Smith.
That's called a bar down, Dwayne.
Skates it out, center ice. Austin. Goal! Have a day, number 11. Holy cow. 5-11.
Let's go, boys. Tried to push that aside. Scores! And then he just puts his fist up. Shut up, Nick. No. Oh!
Goodness.
Who the...
Self. The goalie's going to opt to play it. Kicks it out. Miles.
Scores!
No!
Let's go! Here we have opportunity. Here we have Miles. He's fast. He has Austin. He's looking. He scores! And 5 goes coast to coast with the most and buries it in the back of the net.
Henry on his left. Neal into the zone. Goal! Neal Clark.
All right, Miles.
Yes! Yes! Neal moving to his right. Boy, this looks just like that first game. Neal coming to his right. Neal with an opportunity. Neal. Yes! They're able to hold it in. Here they come from the high slot, from the circle to the right. Shot coming. Save! Owen Hadasco. Save! Owen Hadasco.
Whistle. Let's get
Come
a whistle.
on!
He's got
Jailbreak.
nothing but ice.
5-hole. Goal! Up here he comes to his right. Crosby. Goal!
There you go, Cross.
Austin trying to hold that in. They get it back out. Miles grabs it. Shot!
Oh,
He scores!
Oh.
From the point.
Quiet.
Oh, bar down! Come on! Are you kidding me? Had a lot of traffic out front. Dalton gonna skate that one down into the corner. Here comes Dalton. Dalton shot, score! Yes! Here comes Crosby. Crosby, 1 move, 2 moves, 5-hole, goal. Crosby, McHard. That might be a hat trick for Crosby.
Yeah!
Here comes O. Through the zone. He's going to skate it in. Here comes O, right side, coming in. Goes to the backhand. Score! Owen Fisher on a beauty. Crosby through center ice. He's got speed here. He's going to his left. Cuts it back to his forehand. Shot.
Yeah, that's
another shot. Crosby McHard. Austin. He's got it. Goal! Yes! Cutthroat. Back out front. And Austin's got it. Austin and Neal. Cutthroat score! That was a Cutthroats. Crosby wins that straight forward, able to hold it on his stick. Here he goes.
Oh, yeah.
We got a chance for a Cutthroat shorty here. Go! Crosby McHard! Here, as Yogi Berra would say. Crosby, toe, fish, oh, fish! Jack buries it! Backhand! Jack Wilbur. It goes. Changes direction, stops on a dime right off by the Colin. Colin buries it. Miles with a nice forecheck there. Austin holding it in, gets it out to Neal. Neal right out front, shot coming. Go! Neal Clyde! Around it goes. Neal and Miles doing work down there with Austin in the corner. Centering pass, Austin, go! Austin Smith on a one-timer. Low crease, excuse me. Here we go, here comes Miles on a pseudo breakaway. Miles taking it to his forehand shot, go! And we're back.
Dwayne, let me guess. It was that early rule of thumb that we made last time when we muted it and we forgot to turn it back on.
Yeah, and
for a half period.
And I think when we swapped the receiver there, it didn't like me. But I think we've got audio now.
Dwayne,
somebody hit us with a comment. Oh, here we go.
Dwayne, everybody likes you, bro.
Well, I was pontificating. I had a beautiful intro. Very sorry everyone missed it.
Hey, everyone needs a good dream tonight, Dwayne. We're under the lights. Teton Valley, home tournament, Bantams. Dwayne, everybody likes you. We're good?
And we're back.
No.
So as I was saying, 6:30 p.m. hockey, Cutthroats versus the Bozeman Ice Dogs, a team we're all too familiar with. Played them up at their home tournament in Bozeman. Won twice, tied once, won in the championship game. The Bozeman team came back from a couple deficits. Randy won to tie us, and then we kind of got up big in that championship game, and they just did not go away. They are no die, no give up, persistent. But here we are, Nick Jacob in the booth, on the mic.
Let's go. I'm very excited about this, Dwayne, Randy. Nobody heard when our mics were off that I'm coming out of the cry room. I haven't been able to make the last 3 tournaments. Kid down and under, the kid has made the last couple tournaments. But I took my daughter under my wing, and it feels really good to be back up in the booth, honestly. Not to mention, we are in the coolest streaming booth in probably the state of Idaho. Center ice, no more corner stuff. The coaches split these teams into 2. They did a really good job with what they're trying to accomplish with development and whatnot. And tonight, this red team's looking to get on a heater here, and we will see what happens. Puck's dropping in about a minute and a half there. I'm into it. Let's go.
Couple comments. Brendan McCarg says, great highlights, and you guys sound amazing.
Oh,
Sean
thanks, Coach.
Smith, let's go Cuttys.
Brendan, what do you think of the new positioning of our ESPN booth up here? It's pretty sick, huh? Uh-huh.
Well, the game before this, Butte 7-1 win over the Boise Wings.
Oh boy. Butte's big, tough, and rough.
Yeah, it's just how I remember it from Pinedale.
I was a little worried about that game going into OT. I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, please don't extend this hockey game because this could get real nasty real quick. But this roster is dropping puck with the exception of, I believe, Dalton, O'Fish, and Crosby played in the game before, if I'm not mistaken.
I got a red roster here somewhere. Let me see. Red roster, Austin Smith, number 11, Dalton Blau, 18, doing double duty, as Nick just said. Henry Sarteau doing double duty. Kyla Anderson, number 2. Crosby McCard, 28. Autumn Bender, 63. Madison Bender, 26. Eli Stitt, number 9. Colin Evans, 8. MJ Volko, number 10. Miles Nardi, 5. Neil Klein, 96. O Fish, number 12. Taylor Fay, 36. Tess Hibbs, number 4. And goalie, number 88. Owen Hadasco.
The one and only Owen Kenobi. Let's go.
And I know I did it earlier, but I'm gonna do it again. Tess Hibbs on the red team here, and gotta pull up the Idaho Vipers 15 and under champs. Record of 21-2, 1 loss, 2 ties. Joined by Tess Schooley and Kenzie Schooley winning the championship. Proud of those
Teton
kids.
Valley Cutthroat ladies representing at the highest level. Congrats to those little ladies. They work their butts off. They do what they do, and they take care of business, and that's what Cutthroats do. And we're dropping puck. 30 seconds out. Let's go. Game 1 for Cutthroats Red tonight against the Bozeman Ice Dogs, who both of you are very familiar with commentating against. And this team is very familiar. I expect the same. I don't expect anything less. Cutthroats are coming out swinging. Miles in center. Neil over on right. Austin on left. I'm going to start with Kyla and
MJ.
MJ's out on D. They like moving her back to the blue line, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I think she's came a long way. Miles is just going to push that face off right into the offensive corner. He's going to go right on the forecheck. And of course, he just goes heavy body. He's starting this game physical. He's going to control the puck behind the corner. That's going to come out. Bozeman's going to regain control. That's going to come into the high slot and go over. But a nice little stick from Neil, and he gets tripped up on an ice gopher, I believe, and they're able to clear the zone for a hot second. We're going to have to regroup, but Bozeman's on their way. They're coming down Main Street one-on-one. They just send that one over to Owen, and that somehow, some way, I promise you, Owen Hudeska wants that one back. We're down 1-0, just getting started. First period, 14:28 left.
Yeah, taking a look, Nick. It was kind of shielded, but had the pad on it. I don't know. It looked like it kind of snuck in 5-hole. Not the best zoom replay there.
I thought I had it on upper pad. He kicked it. It was a soft roller. Either way, we're resetting. We're just getting started here. Lots of hockey left. Crosby's going to take this. Collins going to flank him on the right. Taylor over on the left. That's going to come back to Bozeman. They're going to send that down deep. Tess is going to go give chase in the far corner. That's coming back up the boards. Colin tried to battle that, but that's going to get sent all the way around over to Taylor. Taylor's going to look, assess, send that to Crosby. Crosby's coming through neutral zone. Crosby's feasting. Crosby's looking. He has Colin. Wow, and he just loses the puck on the outside circle there on the boards, and we're going to get an offsides call. Neutral zone face-off. Cuttys down 1-0, just getting started first period. Reset, regroup. Crosby wins that face-off. Back to
Autumn.
That's Autumn over there. She sends that over behind the net. That's going to get sent all the way around far boards. Nice little stick right there from Taylor to at least interrupt that, and then regains control in the neutral zone battle. That comes back down. Colin looks. Just a little hit right there from Taylor. That's going to come back down to Tessa's blade. She's going to send that up to the near boards. Colin's going to send that over to Crosby. Crosby's going to look. He's going to come through the red line and then tries to send one over to Taylor, but he just came just back behind that puck, and Bozeman's able to chip that little neutral zone battle right here. The one and only number 2 is going like, I got you. Yes, I'm a girl, and I am really good, and I'm going to just do that, and that's fine. I'm going to keep it in the zone. Henry's going to chip that back up over to Eli. Eli's going to look. He's trying to send a centering pass forward.
Delayed penalty coming.
Way back right there, and we are going to go on a delayed penalty, and we're going on the power play, Dwayne.
Cutthroats power play. Let's go.
I mean, come on. Nice hustle, Kyla.
Brendan says much better streaming location. Thanks, Randy, for the inspiration and motivation.
Thanks, Brendan, for helping to bulldoze the whole project through the approval process, which was actually pretty easy.
We're going O-Fish center. He's going to be flanked by Austin and Neil. Crosby and Miles are out back. That's going to get sent back to Crosby. He's going to try to hold that. Miles is going to regain control. That comes through the neutral. He's looking. He sends that back up over to O-Fish. O-Fish chips that off of his stick. He has opportunity. A little puck battle right below my right shoulder. That's going to come back to Miles in the defensive zone. He's going to look. He's going to send that right back up the boards. That's going to come to Crosby. He's coming through neutral. He's crossing red line. He's looking. He puts the brakes on. High circle. That's going to come to Austin. Austin's going to try a nice little chip there. That's going to get sent down in. That's going to come back to Austin. Austin shoots just wide. Nice little deflection from Bozeman right there, but Austin was able to regroup there and get a shot off at least, and that's going to come back through neutral. Bozeman regains control. 35 seconds left on the power play. Crosby comes through with about 300 miles an hour of speed. He's coming through fast. He's looking. He shoots. Oh, nice little kicker save there from the Bozeman goaltender. Austin's able to hold the blue line. That comes back down to O-Fish in the far corner. He regains control. He's looking for a centering pass. He's trying to feast on Colin. He's looking for Colin. Colin moves out behind the net. Fish regains control back there. And Bozeman grabs that puck and but Collins not done. Collins sees Fish. Oh my Lord. Collins like, I got you. I'm slow playing this. Oh, I'm gonna get this. Bouncing puck behind the net. Fish sends that back to Collins. Collins looks for Austin shoots.
Save and a beauty.
Oh, I was sure something was going to go in there. There was so
Ay,
great
caramba.
positioning.
Look at this point blank.
Really good puck movement right there. Collins tried to feed Austin. Austin got the shot off. Glove saved. Bozeman Ice Dogs. We're down 1-0. 11:21 left in the first period. We're just getting going here. Eli's going to win that battle. He sends that up forward, but that comes back. They're battling down on the near boards here. And Madison's going to go grab that puck. She's going to look, send that up the far boards. She's just like, yeah, I am eventually, but now I'm going to do that. That's going to get sent right back down. That should be an icing call, and we're going to get an offensive face-off. 10:54 left first period. Cuttys down 1-0. Pretty fast-paced start to this game, don't you say?
Yep. I'll tell you what, nighttime streaming at the Kotler Ice Arena is pretty incredible. Pretty tough to beat.
Yeah, I'm watching it on the iPad here and on the phone with closed captions and everything. This is big time.
Right.
Grab the Sharpie. Eli in center. Fish over on left. Eli wins that to Fish. Fish is still battling. Fish is trying to find Dalton's out front, battling the crease right there. It's won by Bozeman, but Fish is able to at least send that parallel to the blue line, but Bozeman comes right back, and a nice little stick there from Dalton. He's going to be able to get that to Eli. Eli's going to come around. He's going to chip that up high off the glass, and that's going to come back down into the offensive zone for a hot second, and Bozeman's going to take that into the neutral zone. Crosby intercepts. Crosby has nothing but a home run. Oh, my Lordy. Nice little defensive play there from the Dogs, but Henry's not done. That's going to come back over to Bozeman. They're able to clear the zone, and Kyla's right there where she always is, and she's able to sit on the blue line. I don't know what's going on. Taylor's battling. Kyla's battling. That comes back to Crosby again. One time. Boom! Just deflected up and over the glass. That was dang near a high stick, and Henry's just like right back into business, Dwayne. Like, what the? Oh, and that just gets lost off of Crosby's stick.
Back check.
Ay, caramba. And here comes Tess off the bench, Dwayne. What a golden opportunity that was for Bozeman, but Tess was right there on a line change. They switched that to one. He's going to send that just a little far for Henry. Henry's going to try. Bozeman's going to regain control, bring that around the net. Try to send that out. That's going to come back through. They're going to chip that through the neutral zone. I thought there was going to be a body sent into the red little pillar there, but that didn't happen. That was a golden opportunity to be like, good night. Here's your lullaby. Oh boy. Oh boy, nice stick by Henry again. That kid was on a mission all game this morning.
I tell you what, I don't know how many times I called 23 this morning, but it was a lot.
He was feisty, mean, and playing the puck and body, and boy, oh boy, he hasn't missed a step since about 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's going to go to the far boards. Tess is going to try to chip that out. She gets that. Miles has speed. Oh, just a little bit of bouncing puck right there on the red line, and Bozeman's able to send that back down to the near boards, and that's going to come over. Oh, and that's a golden opportunity for Tess, and she just loses focus on the puck for a hot second right at the red line, and Bozeman's able to dump that down deep, and Taylor sends that right over at the referee's head. Neal comes in, offsides, neutral zone face-off, 8:12 left, first period. Cuttys down 1-0.
This is a good hockey game.
It really is,
It
Randy.
is fast. This is like times 2 of what we were doing earlier today. I thought Miles was going to just break away.
I think Bozeman has a little chip on their shoulder from the last tournament.
Yeah, like I said, on their home ice.
You go 0 for 3 on home ice with a banner on the line, they're going to come out swinging. I just think we need to keep our heads cool and play our game, and Austin Smith comes through the blue line. He's going through neutral. It's a 3-on-2. coming down. He's looking, assessing, shoots,
Miles
rebound.
couldn't get it.
Oh, my lordy. Bozeman comes right back through the neutral zone, and they let one go. Owen just kicks that to the side of the near boards, and Neal's going to send that around the boards behind the net. That's going to come over to Miles. Miles is going to look, turn the fan on. It's already hot over here. We already talked about how hot it is up in our new
It was a nice.
in our new space.
It's a nice fan there.
And he's going to ice. Woof! Okay, barn burner. 7:28 left first period. Down 1-0.
Blake Nardi says, let's go sports puck. Steve Nardi said, let's go.
We have quite the crowd here too.
We do. Good turnout.
Eli's going to take this. He has Fish over there. He has Madison. He has Tess. He has Dalton. They're going to send it up the boards. That's going to weird little carom right there. I don't know what that hit. But Eli's going to charge that. That's going to go to Dalton's blade. Dalton's going to have a nice little move right there, and he's going to look. I was hoping he was going to dump that, but nice little body right there from Eli. He's able to break that up and at least get that back. Avoided any danger right there, and that's going to come right to O. Fish's blade. He's still carrying that up the boards, but Bozeman's able to intercept at the red line, and they're going to regroup and send that back down into the offensive zone. A little cross ice pass right there. Fish is still chasing.
Nice clear there from Tess.
Beautiful clear from Tess right there. Oh my Lord. Oh, I like that they let him play right there. Madison's still battling. Whoa. Caramba. And then Tess is like, I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm coming up these boards. I'm through the red line. It's going to sit on the red line. Bozeman's going to dump it back down and go on a line change. We're going on a line change.
Icing?
Interference? Icing? Oh, hey. Between us three up here, we'll take that icing all day long.
Yeah.
Offensive faceoff, 6:11 left, first period. We're down 1-0. Let's go. Crosby in center, Colin over on right, Taylor on left.
Oh boy. Penalty coming.
Well, Crosby hit his own teammate there, so I don't even know where the penalty is going to come from, honestly. Kyla's going to do what she does. Bozeman comes through, tries to toe drag. Kyla does what she does.
Nice play there from Kyla.
100%. Super awesome stick handling right there from number 2.
Right there for sure.
Check the replay.
Beat it. Her arms are about 9 feet long. Her stick is 8, so you're not going to get past her. I mean, let the truth be told, Dwayne. This is just the way it is.
Oh, like you see him. Can't argue with that.
We're going on a PK. We're down 1-0. Taylor's in the box. I don't really know what happened right there, but all this does is give us an opportunity for a what? A cutthroat shorty. Let's go. Colin tried to chip that up to Crosby right there. We were able to clear the zone. There'll be a little neutral zone action right here. Bozeman's going to gain control. They're going to send that up and through, and a nice little touch pass, but that ain't going anywhere. We're killing a penalty here. Bozeman reassesses. That's going to be another one. Oh God. Kyla grabs that in the near corner, I should say. Sends that up the boards. They just send a nice little hand right there from MJ. I don't know. I don't put my hand up for a slap shot or a wrist shot. That must hurt on the palm.
Yeah, and then that Bozeman forward there got a backhander, never even turned to the net.
Either way.
Obi-Wan Kenobi was...
50 seconds left, PK, down 1-0, 5:09 left in the first. Our penalty kill has been excellent all season long. It really has. Tess is able to send that to the far boards, and that's going to creep through. Eli's fast. Eli has speed. Eli has options. Eli's going to do something. Oh, my sweet Jesus. The burrito himself almost buried it in the freaking top shelf. what the, and he think he might have drew a penalty, I'm not quite sure. Where was the whistle? That going into the netting.
Oh, just with the blocker.
Unbelievable. Oh, my Lord.
Watching Eli when he gets on a roll like that.
Caramba. Okay, that's going to get chipped down. Fish is back in business right now. That's going to be an icing offensive face-off. 23 left on the PK, boys.
Eli drug that through 2 defenders, had it at his feet. Great shot. And credit to the Bozeman goalkeeper. Got the blocker on it and just got it high.
I was just going to say, I heard something after that shot. I don't know if it was a defensive stick or the goaltender's blocker, but holy cow, what a play by Eli Stitt right there. On the PK, not to mention. But Bozeman's able to bring that back down into the zone. They're going to look. They're going to try to send a centering pass. Nice little play there from Fish. He's going to come through all on his own. He had Eli breaking, but Fish is like, I had an energy drink. I am ready to go. This is what's happening. I'm going to wrap that around. It's stuck in the Zam doors right there for a hot second, and that comes back out. Oh, he's still dangling.
Soft dangles, as Dave calls him.
A little bit of puck. Bozeman's able to hold for a hot minute, but Fish is right back taking care of business, and that's going to get sent to MJ. MJ's going to look. She's going to try to chip that up and in, but Eli comes in. He turns a fan on, loses an edge right there, and that's going to go to Kyla. We're back to full strength. 3:40 left in the first period. Cuttys down 1-0. Nice little touch pass right there from Neal. He sends that back over to MJ. MJ's able to clear the zone. That's going to come back to Eli, who's been on the ice, I feel like, for the entire game. I'm not quite sure. He's tired. And that's going to come down to the near boards, and Bozeman's able to clear again. That's going to go back down to MJ. She changes directions, goes to the far board, sends that up, but not even close to out, and that's going to... little board battle right there. Ice Dogs versus Miles regains control. He comes through with speed. Oh, he tried to go through the legs, and that's not going to happen. Neal's able to interfere with that for a hot second, but that comes through neutral. I can't see the puck, and that's going to be an icing call. Defensive face-off, 2:52 left first period. Cuttys down 1-0.
Woo! Some good hockey games.
Jeepers creepers. I'm already tired. I got to ease myself back into this, boys. Like, this isn't... It's been, I feel like my whole entire life I haven't done this. I'm so out of it. But nice little touch pass from Neal to himself. Neal comes through. Neal tried to get that one over to Austin. Wasn't quite able to get there, but Crosby holds that. He's waiting for people to get off, and that's going to be an inches zone face-off. Holy moly. You got to be kidding me. Cross center, Colin over on right. Taylor on left. Tess and Maddie out back. That's going to get sent down into the zone. That's going to go back. Bozeman's going to try to send that around. Oh, my Lord. One-touch pass from there, from the intercept from Taylor, and he tried to get a shot on it and hit the defender's skate. That was going right at the net there. A little defensive pressure on the blue line. Nice little play right there, and that's going to end up on Crosby's blade. He's going to chip that down into the far near corner. He's going to look. Feasting, shooting. Tried to get that to Tess. She just tried to chip that up. Colin's going to go get puck battle over there. That's going to get sent back down to the red line. A little broken play right there on the stick blade. Bozeman is able to regain control, and they're going to chip that back down, and Cuttys get it right back out of the zone. Coming down to the end of the first period here, just at about a minute and a half. Bozeman with a questionable screen goal.
Yeah.
I know Obi-Wan would want back, but Crosby's like, I got you. Oh, and a beautiful stick from the Ice Dogs right there.
Yeah, credit where credit's due.
That was about to be gangster. They're still battling down here, hitting the minute mark of the first period. That's going to sit, and that's going to come right back to Kyla. She's going to soft chip that up, and Colin just does the right thing and sends that down. He's going on a line change. That comes back to Burrito. He's looking. Sends one. Scores! And number 9 wraps it around like he does, and it is 1-1, 57 seconds left. Let's go. My man. And we're at center ice. This is pretty sweet.
The lighting is fantastic. And the company up here is awesome.
Well, then Eli wins the faceoff. Back to O-Fish. O-Fish is looking. He's trying to send one up front. Nice little stick by Bozeman to break that up for a hot second. And they come right back up. They're trying to clear the zone. That's going to come to Kyla. That goes through her legs. I don't think she has much to worry about. She's going to wrap that. Tries to change directions for a hot second. Oh, boy.
Nice.
Eli chips that up to Henry. Henry tries to get a stick on that. That comes to O-Fish. O-Fish has opportunity. 25 seconds left in the first period. 1-1 on a sweet goal from Eli's stick. I knew he'd pull that burrito out one of these times tonight, and sure enough, he did it. And this game is knotted up at 1. Someone's going to the box.
Eli. Well, he's always 100% no matter what he
I would have recommended only eating half a burrito, not a full burrito, because that gave him like a lot of energy right there. 12-6 left in the first period. This game's tied at 1. Cuttys going back on the PK.
Dave calls Eli the Motor City Madman. Watch out for when he grabs 6th gear. PK.
Hey, we know what the deal is. Cutthroat shorty time. Miles is going to battle that puck in the far boards right there. We're about to end the first period. That's going to get set around the far corner. Miles is coming with some speed. He's just going to dump it and end it. Period 1 in the books, boys. It's tied 1-1. What a first period. Fast-paced, physical, good puck movement. A couple little things that I would work on, but all in all, we can't complain. And we got to kill a penalty and get a cutthroat shorty to start the second. Let's go.
Great hockey game, really entertaining. Eli, I got Eli's goal, but I didn't get him in the process of shooting, so
No,
apologies.
He kind of went out of the frame.
Yeah.
He's already trying to look at the replay.
Amateur hour, and I'm not even doing play-by-play, so I don't know what my excuse is. But
I thought I was going to let some pressure off of you.
I know, and look at me, I'm just crumbling.
Your multitasking skills have been incredible all season long.
I gotta be.
Oh, you were looking at all the fans in the crowd.
Totally.
We're fully loaded here tonight. I mean, but all in all, what a fun first period to start this Friday night out. Bantam home tournament, splitting teams up, getting kids some ice, doing what we do as a program. I think it's a fantastic idea, and we got to kill a penalty to start this second period. 1:18 of that to be exact, and that's a long time. But like I said earlier, I feel like all season long our PK has been dialed in. We somehow have more offensive zone time on a PK than we do when it's 5-on-5, which isn't. It's normal. Sometimes a foursome just feels it, and they just do what they have to do.
A little less pressure, a little more space.
I agree. We're going to kill the last of this before we get our shorty here. Crosby's in center. Collins over on his left. Got Autumn and Tess out back. That's going to hang on the blue line, and Crosby chips that back in. That's going to come through neutral zone. That's going to come back over to Tess on the blue line. Nice little stick right there.
Tess's stick looks sure today. It's like she's not missing many pucks. Forehand, backhand, picking them clean.
She's a Viper.
She's a Viper, man.
Crosby tries to chip that face-off up, but that's going to get back dumped down into our zone, and 6'3" is going to go grab that. Autumn's like, send that up the boards. Colin's going to be like, I got you, Crosby. Oh, my sweet Lord. What a sweet stick by Ice Dogs right there, because You know what that was. That was Main Street with 28, and he's fast and he is an absolute rocket. A little battle down on the near boards here. That's going to get sent around to where I can actually see. Oh, nice little stick there from Colin again. Uses his little body there and is able to keep that out of the zone. But Bozeman's right back at it, feasting on this power play. 20 seconds left. Killed his penalty. This is not good. Woo! And I swear to you, Dwayne, I think that hit the butt of the stick. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to look at that. That's coming all the way down on the goalie.
Shot on goal.
Killing the penalty. We're going to be back to full strength. Send him. 13:40 left, just getting started second period. Tied at 1. Just killed a penalty like we always do. That's going to come back down to, I think that's Autumn down there. That's going to go to Crosby. Crosby tries to touch past that to Eli. Eli's feasting again. Eli's nasty. Eli, oh my sweet Jesus, off of the shoulder. How the, who the, what the, somebody's rebound. Oh my Lord, you got to get back now. Incredible opportunities for the Cuttys right there. Ooh, sweet little play coming off the PK right there, and oh my Lord. We just want to get that out for a minute. Ay, caramba, what a shoulder save from that Ice Dogs goaltender right there. Oh boy!
Oh,
no! Oh my Lord, it was twirling on the crease and it did not go all the way in. Owen Hudasco got a piece of that and that spun like a quarter on a table. You gotta be kidding me. And Miles is like, I'm done with this. I'm out of here. Let's go. He's not done. Oh, just poke checked at the red line. That's gonna come back down to MJ and she's gonna look and send that up the boards and hit the referee in the skates. But that's gonna come right back to Miles and that's gonna be an icing call. We're gonna get a defensive face-off. 12:18 left first period. Boys, it's 1-1 and what a fast-paced game this is.
Man, Randy, that's where we need the goal cam. We need the camera 2. Go to camera 2. The puck's dancing on the goal line. The other thing I'll say is I think the scouting report is out on Crosby and Miles because Crosby's getting a ton of attention. He gets the puck in open space, and it's
tag teams back again. Check it directed. Let's begin. Either way, Bozeman has that at the blue line. They're going to look for a long shot. That's going to be deflected twice. And Owen was able to track that puck, and he didn't have to have any worries on that. And that's going to come back down to Miles. He's going to chip that up to Neal. Neal's going to be able to clear the zone. Nice little pressure right there from Austin Smith. He's able to hold that right on the red line, still battling. That's going to come back to Bozeman, and they're coming in, and they're looking, and that's going to get dumped back down, and Madison's going to grab that and try to get to that far corner, but Bozeman's looking really good defense in our low slot right there. Bozeman's not moving up forward. All we got to do is play hockey here. I want to get Miles a water bottle right now because I feel like he's thirsty. He's gone coast to coast 6 times on this shift. And I'm tired. See, he's tired too. I knew it. That was the best whistle we've ever heard. 11:14 left in the second. Still knotted at 1. What the?
Holy cow, what a hockey game.
This is great. Good speed. And you're absolutely right. Miles is just full on all the time. You see how he's skating towards, I mean, I wouldn't want him skating towards me for sure.
Crosby's going to grab that behind the net. He tries to change direction. He's able to change direction. He has the boards with Tess. He goes back towards, wraps that around the net. That's going to come back over to Madison. Madison's going to try to grab that puck. Bozeman's able to fight, but that's okay. And we have a breakaway with Tess Hibbs, number 4. Oh, we're going that way. Never mind.
Details.
Jesus, good God,
Details.
Tess, I'm sorry. I had a dream that you had that breakaway. My bad. We're going this way.
I was with you.
I was confused. What a play by her, but Crosby's like, hey, dude, it's this direction. Let me do this. Oh, good little stick by the Ice Dogs right there. MJ comes off the bench. Almost had a stick. Huge defensive play right there. Tess was able to put a body up and deflect that. That's going to come back to Tess. Number 4 is on a mission right now. She's not done. She's a Viper and a cutthroat and a world champion of the world. And that's going to go to Taylor, and he's going to chip that down, and we're going to go on another little shift change here, and that's going to get all the way sent down.
Oh, boy.
That's dangerous. Perfect timing for a Bozeman line change right there with that kid coming off the bench. Nice little body
Tess.
right there from Tess. She's, what the? Oh, go. Oh, caramba. How was that not, what?
Yeah, I mean.
We won't talk about this.
Boy, Tess has got a magnet on her stick, Randy.
Well, this is about 9 feet off sides.
Yeah, we were all kind of like, oh boy.
I don't like this.
Oh,
Just
boy.
clear the zone so I don't have to think about this anymore. MJ's going to be like, I heard you. You're in the new streaming booth.
We're close.
Well, you didn't hear me because you haven't cleared the puck yet. Let's go, 10. Send it up. Go, Fish. Go, Eli. Go, Eli. Oh, he's nasty. He's gangster. He goes off of the shoulder again. I don't know if he wants me to smoke him a pulled pork shoulder because that's all he's hitting tonight besides the back of the net one time. Come on, number 9. Holy cow, what a hustle play from him. The one and only Burrito.
I like the opportunities, man.
Smart little play from O-Fish right there to softly chip that out, clear the zone, play the boards. Bozeman regains control. They're going to send that back down into the zone. 8:35 left, second period. Game's tied at 1. And I'm going to keep saying the score, Dwayne, even though the coolest thing on the planet is the score on the bottom of the screen there. It just feels natural.
And you got to do it. So, like Randy said, some people are listening.
That's true. Very true.
That's very true. Bozeman's going to bring that through the neutral. They're going to chip that up the boards. That's going to come back over to Autumn. Autumn's going to send that out of the zone again. This is clean play. O-Fish grabs that behind the net. He's looking. Nice little pass over to Austin. Austin's able to get up and out in a nice stick, but Miles is fast. Miles is big. Miles chips that up to himself. He's still going. Far corner. Nice little stick there from the Ice Dog's blade. That's going to go to Kyla. Oh, and what a sweet little body right there from Kyla on the blue line to kip that out of the zone. Little neutral zone ping pong right there. Miles went for a home run. That's going to come back to Autumn. Autumn's going to try to send that up over to Dalton. Dalton's going to look. Dalton's going to send that to Miles. Miles tries to chip that back up to himself. Miles tries to chip that to Austin. Austin's one-on-one through the blue line. Is Austin in the world? Oh! Glove save, Ice Dogs. 7:12 left, second period. Tied at 1.
I like seeing Austin on a breakaway like that. He's been playing so well this season and been scoring some points and just making things happen, getting a lot of chances. He's awesome.
Pulling out all of Dave's. Dave's been calling him Ostavetskin. Doing his damage from the circle, from the high slot.
I love it. He's always in good position. That kid has been insane this season. Bozeman's going to grab that behind the net, send that up the boards. That's going to come to Tesh. Tries to go off for a stick, but Crosby's there for a hot second. Nice little skate there from Madison. She's going to chip that back down. Not sure what they're going to go here. They're going to go icing. 6:48 left, first period.
Oh. And Neil slides into the boards in the corner there, all by himself.
1,000,000 miles an hour.
I think Neil's on fire right now. He might get it. He's excited.
He does. He has new gloves, too. He's got those gold gloves. He used to be red. Got him just a couple weeks ago.
Hey, the Olympics started today. He wants the gold. He wants the gold medal. And that's going to come over to Neil. Neil's going to send a pass over. I will say the Ice Dogs have had beautiful defensive sticks on a lot of nice little touch passes, but their stick seems to be there, and there ain't no wrong there, Dwayne. Like, that is defensive play at its best. But Crosby's like, yeah, well, check this out. Someone come up with him. Oh, he had Taylor break, and he was just a little behind the play there. That's going to be a little blue line battle. Taylor's going to grab control, neutral zone, send that back up. That gets deflected. Red line opportunity. Crosby regains it. Oh, my Lord. Oh, caramba. He had Henry. It was 2-on-1 on the boards, just like you were saying. They are pinpointing Miles and Crosby right now. Like, you two, if you two want to beat me 1-on-1, you're going to be 2-on-1, sorry. We're tag teaming.
All right, Lindsay says it should be called the Cutty Keyhole.
Oh, there we go.
She's in the running for the lifetime cutthroat. Oh, season. I thought it was lifetime pass.
Oh, that's coming to Tess. Tess is looking. Tess sends one off tried to go off the back of the goalie on a smart mistake. Rebound opportunity. Oh, fish. Atta girl, Tess, let's go. Holy.
Not a goal.
Number 4.
No, I don't think I called it a goal.
No.
So centering pass, there we go, backhand. Oh, fish, glove save.
Tess tried to go off the back of the goalie, rebound, came back to her, sent one to O Fish, and O Fish got stuffed by the goalie. Rebound! Scores!
Another replay.
And he deserved that one. And I'm going to give half of that goal to number 4 right there. She got the mojo going, momentum swinging, 5:27 left in the second. We're up 2-1. Let's go.
You might see on the highlight reel O's goal against Salmon. Nick's comment was, we call that nasty. That was nasty.
Eli in center. That's going to come back to O-Fish. He's not done eating. He's ready to go for more. He's looking for Eli. Tries to toe drag that. Nice defensive pressure right there in the low slot from Bozeman. Not a lot of room to work with, but Kyla's able to dump that back down into the offensive zone. She's going on the forecheck. She's able to regain control. Looking for someone. Shoot! Through traffic. Oh, my Lord. And it hits a body on a nice little play from number 2. She's on a mission also. The ladies of the Cutthroat Nation, you do not want to mess with. They are nasty. Eli's going to grab that on the blue line. Oh, he turns directions. He's looking. Sends one over to Fish. Fish looks over to Henry. Henry tries to assess. Loses the puck on the fan. That's going to come back out. Bozeman's able to get that into the neutral zone, and that's going to come a soft touch right over to Maddie. Kind of bounces off her blade for a hot second, but she's able to get that back to Colin. Colin looks up the boards. That's right below my feet. We're going on the power play. Yep. We're on a delayed penalty right here. Eli's still controlling the puck. Can't see what's going on, and we are going on a power play. 4:18 left in the first, boys, and we're up 2-1 with a golden opportunity to open this game up a little bit. Let's go.
Yeah, it looked like Colin got kind of sandwiched right in front of us here.
Lindsay Sanders says Nick is on fire tonight. Agreed, Lindsay.
I'm back. No. Although I'm crying still. I'm still
on the inside.
Yeah. I just called.
Well, that was unanimous. Kyle skates it around.
Just say.
Skates it to the low circle, and all 3 of us shoot it.
Huge power play opportunity. Miles. Oh! And lets a fireball go just left. That comes back to Austin's blade. He's not messing around. That goes back to 5. 5 shoots. Oh! Meteor shower going on the blue line from number 5 right now. They look cool, but let's find the back of the net. Holy cow. You gotta be kidding me. I love our power play though. It is just so dialed. When they are on, they are hard to beat. Miles looks, he sends one up and over, and he was hoping Fish was gonna turn to his right, turn to his left there, and Bozeman's able to clear the zone. 3:30 left, second period. Cuttys up 2-1. Touch pass from Crosby over to Fish. That kind of bounced off his skates, and now they have numbers, and they panicked, and Miles is like, you panic with us on a power play? Well, Miles just panicked. Crosby's going to grab that in the corner. He's looking for someone. That's going to come back to Austin. Austin says, oh! Turnaround pass on a pass from Austin to Neal right there, just off. Oh! Scores! And that's what you call a wraparound. Shoots towards the net. What happens when you shoot towards the net?
Good things.
Opportunities. Cuttys up. Power play goal. 3-1. 3:04 left in the second. Wow. He literally turned his hips and just sent it towards the net, hoping for a rebound, but he found gold in the back of the net. And that's a Cutty power play. Let's go.
Like to see that on the power play here as we start the weekend.
100%. I feel like all season their power play, you know, we talked about some of those 5-on-3s we had earlier in the season where we just weren't gelling. But holy cow, ever since that, I feel like we have been gangster, and Eli's going to grab that in the near corner. It looks like it's going to get chipped up and out of the zone. Taylor with a try to backhand that out. That's going to come back to the blue line. Nice little stick there from Maddie to hold that out of the zone. And then still out of the zone. That's offsides by about 9.5 feet. I'm only 5'6", so that looked about right. What do I know? What a game so far, boys.
Yeah.
2:24 left, second period. Kind of broke it open. 3-1. We needed that power play goal. These kids are playing right now.
But I'm going to tell you, Bozeman does not go away.
No. Absolutely not. I'll take 3 or 4 more. That's going to come back down to Eli. He's going to look. He's going to... Do not send that pass over there ever again, please. I call
Oh,
my Lord.
Shoot! Had it for a second.
Oh,
Just like that, it's 3-2. Like you said, they are not going to go away.
they're not going away. 3-2 Bozeman is, what do we got, 2:01 left?
Yeah. Looked like that was on the second poke. It looked like Owen secured it, but then little poke in it.
It did. I just, you don't want to be passing in between the circles there, down in that section. You just send it up the boards as your safest option. Safest out. It is what it is. Cuttys have heart. We're up 3-2. 1:53 left, second period, excuse me. Little puck battle. Bozeman showing some momentum right here. That's going to come over to Kyla. She's going to get that poke checked back away, and MJ's going to send that back up the boards over to Colin. Colin gets that lost in his skates. Pressure from Bozeman on the far boards. They're going to send that back down behind the net. That's going to come back to Kyla.
It's stick lift from Bozeman.
Oh, my Lord, sweet Jesus. A huge save from Owen Hudasco.
Huge pad save. That was wide open. I don't even think he saw it.
He did not. He just put his blockers where they belong, and Crosby's coming through at 200 miles an hour. Loses it, but Colin's able to regain control.
Get it deep.
Tried to. Strong stick by 12 on Ice Dogs right there. Hold that off, and Neil drops to one knee and is able to stop that play from happening. And we clear the zone. We're coming through neutral. That's coming over.
Dump it.
MJ gets tossed into the bench there for a hot second. That comes back to Neil. He's trying. He goes back.
Gotta go.
This is dangerous. Owen, come out. Get it out. There you go. What a play by him.
What a play by Owen Hudasco there.
Oh, and that goes off the skate. 35 seconds left, second period. Cuttys up 3-2.
Nice.
And nothing but a barn burner. Did we expect anything less? Icing call, offensive face-off. Just under 30 left, second period. Holy, what the...
Owen coming out of the net, make that play.
Great play from Owen Hudasco.
Beautiful.
We have more technology up in the new booth than I've ever seen in my life. It's kind of freaking me out.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 screens right now.
It's the truck. We're gonna go to the truck.
Well, that was the contract ESPN sent us.
He almost Michiganed it. Austin almost Michiganed it. He had it on his blade. He almost had it.
That was his 9th try. He's 0 for 9,
oh
but
my gosh.
no, he has one. He has one of them. Back check. What a back check from number 5 right there. That's hustle play right there. That's coming through the neutral. We're ending the second period. Cuttys up 3-2 in a very tight physical hockey game. Fast-paced, good passing, good goaltending. Welcome to Cutthroat Nation.
Where is Spencer in the crowd?
He's right in front of us.
There he is.
I saw him earlier today.
Here we go. Watch. He's doing it. Here he goes. He's got it up. Look at him.
Yeah.
Spencer's doing the play-by-play here. Puck is on the stick. See? Now he's on the right side. See?
He's explaining.
He's just playing that.
It's called a Michigan.
You want to know one
Yeah.
thing I miss?
Yeah.
Is Spencer in front of us when we're doing live stream, and how he is like the #1 hockey parent on the planet.
Oh yeah.
The way he just screams and yells, he loves everything about it. Now I think he's puking actually.
If I ever wanted a telestrator, it was right there when Spencer was showing us the
Oh, that was perfect.
9 for Bozeman in the last period, 6 for Teton.
9 shots on goal for Bozeman in the last period, 6 shots for the Cuttys.
I would honestly like to see us start shooting the puck more. I was just going to say something about that. I feel like we're trying to get too cute when we come into the top of the circles there. Like, send the puck, because when you send pucks on net, what happens? You create rebounds, you create opportunity, you create scoring chances. Just send it. Whether it gets blocked or not, it is what it is. We need some more shots on net, because Bozeman is not going away, like you guys said.
And you never know. Look at Crosby. You turn around, you throw it on the net.
Just like that. That was a perfect play. And guess what? We got rewarded with a goal.
So I got to say one more thing about Spencer, is that he's got 3 kids in the program right now. He's standing here. I walked over to him. He had his phone up to his ear, and he was talking to me about the game, and he was listening to another game that's going on in Salmon, and then his other kid is playing in
IF or something.
IF somewhere. So he is following 3 games.
He's super dead. That's why he was just puking.
#1 hockey dad.
That's why he's puking right now. He just can't get enough of it. It's we all do a lot for our kids in this sport.
Yeah.
It's a lot of traveling, especially when you have multiple kids playing. It changes it. And Spencer, he shows up every single weekend. He is a fun person to have around you.
Some
But
pass in there from the Ice Dogs.
in the meantime, we have a hockey game, 3rd period,
Oh,
just getting
beauty.
started. It's 3-2 Cuttys, and a huge save by Owen Hudasco in traffic. That's going to come back around. They're going to send another one, a nice little block from number 4. She has been a lady on a mission tonight, still feeding off of that Vipers World Championship. That's going to come over to Autumn. She's going to try to put some pressure on. That's going to get back over to Fish's blade. He's going to send a cross-ice pass over to Dalton. Dalton's going to try to win that puck battle, 18 on 18. He slows it down on the red line. He's looking up just off of the skate of the Ice Dog there on the red line, and they're going to dump that down, and that hits Tess in the hands. Send that right back up the boards over to O'Fish. O'Fish grabs that. O'Fish has opportunity.
Oh, interference.
That's knee to knee. The burrito grabs that. He's looking for another one. He doesn't stop. We all know what he does all season long. That's going to come back to the blue line. MJ's going to send that back up. That's going to come back to MJ's not quite able to hold that. Bozeman wins that battle for a hot second, and then Dalton regains control. Dalton comes through the blue line. Dalton looks. Dalton tries to toe drag. Another defensive stick by Bozeman. They are good on the sticks. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, gosh.
That's called Hockey 101 right there, and you don't want to run into 5, I can promise you. And Kyla's like, hey, I'm not. He's on my team. I'm going to come through the red line. I'm going to chip that up the boards and into the zone for 1 second. And that's going to come back right to the red line, and Miles is going to regain control. He's going to look.
Clear it. Get it out.
You can see how the ice is getting a little chalked up right here. It's starting to slow the puck down. The kids are going to have to adjust to it. Either way, board battle. Sent to the ice. Owen, a tip pass, and Owen just wraps that up. Defensive faceoff. 12:31 left. 3rd period. Cuttys clinging to a 3-2 lead. Wow.
Well, glad to not see a hand go up. Miles had a few penalties there in Sun Valley on hits very similar to that. So
That's Hockey 101 right there. You're playing the puck, your head is up, you ain't looking, you're just hitting. This isn't figure skating. You're going to get hit. You better be ready for it. And Tess is going to grab that in the far corner. Send that to the far corner. And Bozeman's able to chip that back down. Someone's out. Whoa, a huge stick right there from Crosby. Breaks up that centering pass, and he's coming through the neutral zone with speed. He has a ton of it. 12 minutes left, third period. 3-2 Cuttys. Crosby's looking. Taylor moves to the center, sends that back to the blue line that just skirts past Madison's blade, and Tess is going to go grab that. Bozeman giving pressure. Able to chip that out into the neutral, and that's going to come right back to Tess. Then to Neal. Neal's not done. Oh, yeah, caramba, and that's offsides. Neutral zone face-off, 11:38 left.
Tess Hibbs.
Oh, my Lord. What a game.
All over the place.
Everywhere.
I talked to her after the first game. I said, are you ready for tonight? And she looked at me with this ear-to-ear sweet little Tess smile and said, oh, yeah. I'm ready to get out on the ice and beat some boys down. I'm a Cutty Viper. I went 21-2-2, bro. Oh, nice little pass from, oh my Lord. Owen Hudasco had no chance. Ice Dogs tie it up 3-3, 11:27 left, third period.
Well, we got to hand it to the Ice Dogs for that one. That was some good passing. Right?
It was good passing, unfortunate bounce off of a stick. Really good patience from Bozeman there in the low slot, and they were able to go forehand, backhand, tie this game up. But guess what? It's Friday night under the lights, Teton Valley. This is what it's about. Let's go.
Who wants it?
Yes. Let's play some hockey. Neutral zone battle. That's going to come back down. We're going to be able to grab that puck, send that back out to the red line. That's going to come through. It's going to go backhand. Eli looks, tries to get that in. That's going to go over to Henry. Henry's looking for someone out front. He has no fish. Oh, and it hits a skate again. You gotta be kidding me. Short Valley, caramba. Eli tries to hold that, and then he just dumps that back down. That's going to come back into the neutral. Oh, no. Actually, it's not done. Oh, Fish is like, you ain't coming out of my zone. I'm number 12. I have moves. I have this. I have that. Oh, and a nice dog save on a right shoulder, forearm, blocker, whatever the heck that was on a sweet little play from 1-2. God darn it. And he's still not done. Holy crap. What are we feeding these kids? I can tell you right now. Oh,
nice Tess.
Here comes Tess. Shit. Here comes Tess. Oh, and Ice Dogs are able to clear that back down to the red line. That's going to come in. Autumn's going to send that back down.
Too many men?
Too many men?
Too many men.
Yep, too many men. We're going on the power play. That's right, right in the play. Let's go. Anytime you stir that pot,
stir it up.
That is too many men on the ice. Cutty power play. 1:30. And we are 3-3 hockey game, 10-10 left in the third period, boys. Come on. In our new streaming booth, like, this doesn't get any better.
Let's capitalize on it.
Nice little cross-ice pass over to Crosby. Crosby sends that back over to Miles. Miles looks, Miles shoots. Rebound opportunity through traffic. Ay, caramba. Back to Miles. He's going to send that back down into the corner over to Fish, I believe that is. He's looking. That comes back to Austin. Austin looks. Oh, my lordy. I thought there was going to be an absolute bomb sent right there. That's going to come back down. Crosby's going to grab that. We're on the power play. We have 9:40 left, third period. We're tied at 3. This is nuts. And we had an icing call. Little bit of panic right there. Slow the game down. Bring it through the neutral. Assess. Dump. Chase. Let's go.
Good opportunity there. Miles sent it kind of from the top of the circle. Neal got a deflection. Juicy rebound. Hanging out right there.
Fish is going to take this. He has Crosby calling. Colin's going to look. Colin's going to send that up over to Fish. Fish is going to look. He has numbers. Tries to pull one. He's on the red line. He's looking. He's going to get that down deep. He's going to go in. He has Colin out front. He has Colin shooting. Oh, kick save. Ice Dogs. That's going to come back down over. Colin's going to go give chase. Our forwards need to start moving a little more. don't want to see people standing still in the offensive zone on a power play. Like come on, let's go.
Started out really good on that power play too. Tic-tac-toe, got a couple good looks, really patient.
It did. It really did. We'll get back to it. We still have 31 seconds left on the power play. It's 3-3. There's 9-11 left in the game. This is Colin tries to send that over to Crosby. Crosby sends that back over. Colin sends that back to the blue line. Miles lets one go behind the net. Crosby's looking. He's going to dump that off to Dalton. Dalton's going to send that back to Crosby. Crosby's going to try to send that back to Dalton. Bozeman's able to clear a rolling puck. There's going to be no icing. We're going to have to play this. 10 seconds left on a golden opportunity in a 3-3 hockey game. 8:45 left. Miles ain't done. He tried to chip that up the boards to himself there through traffic. That's going to be a little battle right at the red line. That's going to come back to Crosby. Crosby's going to send that up and over and down. No icing. They're going to have to play this puck. We're back to even strength. A couple good moments there.
Yeah.
A little bit of panic, but all in all, nice little back check there from Austin. 8:17 left, third period. Knotted at 3. Barn burner in Teton Valley, Idaho, at the Coulter Ice Arena in the new streaming booth with 97 screens.
31,000 people watching.
31,000, is that what it's at? Oh yeah, 31,000. Huge opportunity for the Cuttys to make us real happy in our new booth up here. That's gonna go down in the far corner. MJ's gonna look. She's gonna send that back up on a nice little touch pass to Fish. Ice is getting a little sticky on a dangerous little play right there. Tried to get some. Bozeman looks. Bozeman shoots. Obi-Wan Kenobi with the save glove. Defensive faceoff. 7:55 left. Third period. 3-3 in the third. Well, come on. This is too much. They're going to try to win that. Bozeman's going to win that. That's going to get sent back down. MJ tries to clear. She's going to get a backhand on that. Send that up to O-Fish. O-Fish is going to look at the red line. Gets back checked on a nice little defensive play from the Ice Dogs. They're going to be able to grab the red line and look. Good control. Obi-Wan's going to kick that to the corner there. That's going to get to... No. I feel like I can see the future. Is that just me or?
I might be clairvoyant.
Oh my Lord. That's gonna come back out. What a hockey game we have going. Hitting the 7-minute marker to the third, tied at 3. Nice save by Owen Hudasco. Another nice save, kick save. Ay, caramba, somebody. Call 911, I need an ambulance because I'm going to go. And Fish is like, don't worry about it, I got you. Oh, my Lord. He had Eli wide open coming down the slot. You've got to keep your head up, kid.
Back. Nice, Madison.
Huge stick from Maddie on the blue line right there. Oh, Fish. Eli was just feasting, looking for another bite of his burrito. Good Lordy. And Bozeman comes in, sends that way wide. That's going to come wrap around to the one and only number 4. And a nice little touch pass from Eli, or from, Neil, and that comes over to Eli. That goes off a bunch of sticks through neutral. A little bit of ping pong going on here. That's going to happen off the skate. Opportunity knocking. 28's feasting. 28 has Neil. 28's looking. 28's wrapping around. And he gets a poke check away. And that's going to come all the way through, and that's going to be no icing. That's going to come back down. Nice little play right there to clear the zone from Maddie. That's going to come to Neil. Neil has opportunity. Neil has Henry. Neil has Crosby behind him. Neil shoots. Goes off the glove, blocker, stick, helmet, shoulder. I don't know but that was a shot on net. And they're going to poke check that down. That's going to go back to Kyla. 5:30 left. Third period, tied at 3, home tournament. Bantam's giving everything they have right now on a team that they have beat 3 times in a row and
twice. Tied them once.
Was that 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago that tournament was?
Beat them twice, tied once.
Yeah, they have anger on their minds right now. Crosby's going to battle that down in the corner. That's going to come out. That's going to squeak out to the blue line. Nice little stick from Henry to stop that play from transitioning through, and they're going to go on a line change, a desperate line change. Austin comes running out.
Oh,
Here comes Miles. Here comes Austin. He's not done. He shoots. Oh, my lordy. What the who? The 4:40 left in the third on a 3-3 game, and Austin with an absolute ripper right there, and the goaltender was up for the challenge. That's going to get sent back down through the neutral. Tess is going to do what she does all game long. She's going to send that over to Austin. Austin's going to look. That's going to have a weird little bounce off the boards there. Bozeman's able to dump that back down deep. 4:20 left. That's going to go all the way to the red line. That's coming to Colin. Colin sends that up to Austin. Austin softly chips that back into the zone. Bozeman tried to get that out, but Miles was there to hold that. Colin tried to, but that goes back down into the neutral. They're going to have to regroup. Austin comes back with it. That comes going to come. Oh, so. What the? Holy good God, I'm going to fall off our new podium.
Austin
what a shift.
leaves it for Miles. Miles just in front of the blue line. Beautiful save.
Ay, caramba, through traffic on a Glover. That was going upper corner, no doubt. Eli's taking face off. He's going to send that back. That's going to come back out.
Pop.
Nope. Tess is able to regain control. She's going to bring that around the net. Still holds that with her skate. Ice Dogs with a lot of pressure right there, but that comes back to O'Fish's blade, and he's able to try to chip that out. That didn't quite get out. Autumn was there to slow that play down in the defensive zone, but Bozeman comes right back with it. Huge kick save, Owen Hudasco. That comes back to Eli. Eli has fish. You got to look up.
Pass the puck.
About 2 seconds too early. No, this isn't done. This is a what? This is a who? This is a goal. No.
No goal. No goal.
Oh my God, I almost just took a nap. What?
Oh, the net crashing was beautiful there. I thought something was going to happen.
We need a goal camera. Our next camera is going in that net. That was in.
Timeout, Bozeman.
Oh my Lord, 3:14 left third period. Boys, it's tied at 3 against Bozeman. Oh my goodness gracious, somebody help me right now.
We got to find a way to get one here, guys.
We have some pressure going on. It is back and forth hockey, north to south. It's Cutthroats versus Bozeman. I mean, do you expect anything less, right? We went on their home ice, took the banner for the second year in a row. They have issues with that. These kids need to step up, and you know what? Who wants to put the cape on? Let's go.
Yeah, you know, this team has had its share of ties this year. You know? A lot of them have been in the last seconds. I'd like to see this one be a win in the last seconds. That would cap the night for me.
What an opportunity right now. Offensive faceoff, 3:14 left, third period, tied at 3. We win that faceoff. Backhand goes towards the net. He's just going to cover it up. We're going to redo. Ay, 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 ay. What a fun hockey game.
Holy cow. Let's get a win.
I would like a win.
I would like a win as well.
I like to win.
Yeah.
Eli's going to take this. He's looking. He's battling in the circle. That didn't go much anywhere, but Taylor goes in on the forecheck on the corner there, and Bozeman's able to clear. And that's going to come right back to Kyla. She's going to come through the red line. She's going to look up, send that. Where'd that go? That's going to come back to Eli's blade. Nice little back pressure there from Bozeman, but they send that back down, and that comes in and out, and we're just doing ping pong in the neutral. Opportunity knocking for 1-2. He's looking. He has Taylor breaking on his right. He does one toe drag. He's looking for the one in the corner. Centering pass. Oh, my Lord. And another defensive stick that's going to come to Kyler. Shoot. Oh, and Bozeman's able to clear, and that's going to come back down to MJ, and MJ's going to bank it off the boards or try to. Now she's in a puck battle on the red line. Oh, Fish comes to try to help her out here. That's going to come in. Taylor's going to come in. And Bozeman with a tool. My Lord. Oh, Fish with a pickpocket right there like nobody's business. That comes to Eli. Eli's looking to put the cape on. Eli's looking for another. Eli tries to send a centering pass broken up by the defensive skates of a Bozeman Ice Dog. And it comes back to the blue line and they're able to clear again. They honestly look like, to me, they're playing defensive hockey right now, and we're putting all the pressure on. But Maddie's going to be able to win that puck battle. Tries to send that back out. No. Oh, yeah, caramba. Oh, and Hudasco with the save. 1:34 left. Third period. Tied at 3. We do not want ties. Let's go.
How about the fishing pier? The fishing pier. All right. All right.
Crosby in center. Miles over on right. Austin on left. Tess and Madison out back. Madison's going to win that. She's going to send that, try to get that up the boards. Bozeman's going to try to hold that in to get that back. Crosby regains control. That comes into the front of the net. Ay caramba, let's just go. Let's go. Oh, no, turnover on the circle, and that gets sent wide over. Austin goes on the far pressure there, and that gets sent all the way back down.
Ah, come on,
Another
puck.
little funny bounce right there. What the?
Puck.
1 minute left, third period. Crosby has the puck. He's looking. He sends one over to Austin. Austin has opportunity. Number 11 is going to do something. He sends a backhander off the side of the net, and Bozeman's able to send that over to the near boards on a beautiful little carom, and he tried everything he had in his Michigan heart to put that into the... That's going to come back down. We got 40 seconds left. Crosby's going to grab that behind the net. It's 3-3. We're third period. Crosby has speed. Crosby has cape. Crosby's looking. He says and sends that through the top of the crease right there, and that comes out of the zone. Tess grabs that. Tries to do one. Tries to do two. We're down to 20 seconds. Tie hockey game. Miles isn't done. Oh, and a huge stick from Bozeman right there to take another 10 seconds off.
Up.
We're going to clear a zone.
Up. Out.
Oh, my
Ouch.
Lord.
Not okay.
And we're going to end in a tie. Holy cow.
Wow. What a game.
What a hockey game.
What a game.
2-0-2
2-0-2
against Bozeman. I think I have a feeling, and it's just a feeling, that we might see them again. That was fun, boys. I appreciate you letting me get back on the microphone. I felt like I died for a couple weeks.
Good to have you.
Did you get your mojo back?
I kind of got my mojo back. Kind of feeling it. That was a really good, well-skated hockey game. Really couldn't clean up much, honestly. Like, scored a power play goal.
I think that first one we probably want back.
No, I think everybody would love that first goal back. Kind of a sloppy little defensive breakdown in the low slot there, but
hats off to Bozeman. Their defense was top-notch.
100%. They had more poke checks and the right skate, the right stick at the right time, and they took away a lot of opportunities that we tried to create for ourselves. But at the end of the day, I think these kids they're going to be a little bummed, but at the same time, that was a really good hockey game from start to finish.
It was great. It was just great performance from Tess, number 4. Was just on fire. Owen Dasco, of course. Austin, I would have loved for Austin to got the
Michigan attempt. It was really close. I'll have to go back and watch it, but he had it on the stick. And
Dreams will come true this weekend. I promise you. But we're dropping puck tomorrow against Butte. What, 12:15?
We got the gray team at 8 a.m. against Boise.
I do know one thing. The Pee-wees are kicking butt in salmon. The Squirts, I need an update on them. But cutthroat hockey is all across, I think, Idaho this weekend. I don't think anybody's in Wyoming. But what a weekend of cutthroat hockey to start the Bantam home tournament out. I mean, kudos to everybody that puts in the time, effort. Obviously, our new streaming booth that I don't want to brag about anymore.
I will.
But
Please do.
the donations, the baskets, the scorekeeping, the penalty box, the concession stands. Our program has it dialed in for our home tournaments, and I have to say our ice has never looked so good when I got here this morning.
Yeah, why don't you show Hans doing a hot
Oh
lap?
yeah, there he is. There's the master of the ice right there. It looks
There he is.
fantastic,
He's
and
waving.
to start the weekend off, it's a success. And all in all, Cutthroat Nation is alive and well, and we are dropping puck tomorrow at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Teton Valley Gray versus the Boise Wings, and then this Teton Valley Red team that we just watched at 11:30 takes on Butte, which is, you're not going to want to miss that. It is going to be must-see hockey.
That is a brutal game. Very physical, very fast.
And their ladies can skate. That's one thing I do remember from Pinedale.
Yes. That was a really well-played hockey game by this team. But we have a lot of hockey. And if you guys are in town in the Valley, make sure you come down to the rink, support our program. We work our butts off to keep this thing rolling. And so far, so good. Day one, Bantam's home tournament. Squirts and Pee-wees are still rocking out there. But until puck drop tomorrow morning, boys, it was a pleasure. I appreciate you all letting me back on the microphone. I didn't get kicked out. I didn't get fired. We're the best of the best. We have 912 cameras going here.
Exactly.
Except for the camera in the back.
Tomorrow morning, I will have a goal camera up because I know that one was in, and I swear to you, I know it was. But it is what it is. Cuttys 3-3 against Bozeman. What a night, what a day.
And I think we did end up with about 30,000 viewers. It would have been more.
31,000, bro.
31,000, but would have been more. But isn't it opening ceremonies tonight for the Olympics? Is that tonight? Is that tomorrow night?
It was today.
So we're,
Yes.
we're going up against, it's prime time.
We are prime time. Until tomorrow, we love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Peace! Thank you. That felt
incredible.
really good.